everybody, my name is Daniel. Today I would like to talk about the transport, energy management and disaster relief in Japan, Tokyo. First of all, I am going to talk about the transport network in Tokyo. The transport network in Greater Tokyo includes public and private rail and highway networks, airports for international, domestic and general aviation, buses, motorcycle delivery service, walking, bicycling, and commercial shipping, while the nexus is in the central part of Tokyo. Every part of the Greater Tokyo area has rail or road transport services. The sea and air transport is available for limited number of ports for the general public. Public transport within Greater Tokyo is dominated by one of the world's more extensive urban rail networks of clean and efficient surface trains and subways run by a variety of operators, with buses, trams, monorails, and other modes supporting the railway lines. 40 million passengers use the rail system daily, with the subway representing 22% of that figure, with 8.66 million using it daily. There are 0.61 commuter rail stations in the Tokyo area per square mile of developed land area. Combined with the high-density connecting bus networks, commuter rail ridership is very dense, at 6 million people per line mile annually, with the highest among automotive urban areas. Walking and striking are much more common than in many cities around the globe. Private automobiles and motorcycles play a secondary role in urban transport. Second, the energy management in Tokyo. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government (TMG) has been promoting energy saving and expanding the use of renewable energy through pioneering climate change policies such as the implementation of the Tokyo Cap and Trade Program for large facilities. During the power crisis that followed the Great East Japan earthquake, the TMG implemented emergency measures concerning both power supply and demand by taking advantage of the experience of the climate change policy so far conducted. In summer 2011, when concerns grew over a supply-demand squeeze, many households and offices made energy-saving efforts. As a result, peak power demand in the service area of Tokyo Electric Power Company (TPCO) was reduced by around 10 GW compared with 2010, enabling us to overcome the power crisis. In the autumn and winter through the spring, power demand stayed lower than the pre-earthquake level by around 4 GW. This suggests that power demand has shifted downwards as a structural trend. Moreover, last year's power crisis spurred the creation of new businesses focusing on energy saving and accelerated the construction of low-carbon buildings that make full use of the most advanced technologies. Thus, Tokyo Energy Saving Initiative has entered a new stage. Third is about the disaster relief policy in Tokyo. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government has been bolstering its disaster response measures with the objective of protecting the lives of the residents and securing their safety, as well as ensuring that Tokyo, the life source and nerve center of Japan, continues to function. The importance of self-help, of protecting one's own life, and mutual assistance, in which neighbors help each other to protect their communities, invaluable in the event of disaster, was once again strongly confirmed during the Great East Japan earthquake. In addition, it need not be mentioned that public assistance, the role of the government authorities in preparing for disaster in normal times, and their activities at the time of disaster, such as the search and rescue of residents, is also essential in order to boost Tokyo disaster response capabilities to further heights. It will be necessary to strengthen the disaster response capabilities of the various parties concerned with self-help, wheelchair assistance, and public assistance It will also be important to mitigate damage from an earthquake by strengthening cooperation between these parties and organically linking their respective efforts in the implementation of measures. Moreover, disaster response policy will be reshaped. This will be based on thoroughly strengthening individual measures and promoting the development of more multi-track compound policies in order to be prepared for any kind of situation. Alright, we have another person on the line now.
Alright, hi, my name is Kelvin Yong. Today I would like to talk about the tourism and hospitality in Japan, Tokyo. Tourism in Tokyo is a major industry. In 2006, 4.81 million foreigners and 420 million Japanese visits to Tokyo were made. The economic value of this visit totaled 9.4 trillion yen according to the government of Tokyo. Many tourists visit the various downtown, stores and entertainment districts throughout the neighborhood of the special ward of Tokyo. Particularly school students on class trip, a visit to Tokyo Tower is the regular. Culture offerings include both omnipresent Japanese pop culture and associated districts such as Shibuya and Harajuku. Subculture attractions such as Studio Ghibli Anime Center as well as museums like the Tokyo National Museum, which houses 37% of the country's artwork national treasure. True no buildings in Tokyo are World Heritage Sites and only the Jizo Hills of Shufukoji, a suburban temple, is a national treasure. Other popular attractions include the Imperial Palace, Meiji Shrine, and Sensoji, a popular temple. Finally, many tourists, particularly foreign tourists, visit Tsukiji Fish Market as the time zone difference leads to foreigner visitors waking up early local time. Access to Tokyo is provided by airports including Narita Airport, Tokyo International Airport, Haneda providing primarily cosmetic service. At the Shinkansen, major hotel districts include Shinjuku and Tokyo Bay, although there are some hotels in many more districts. Besides that, Tokyo is Japan's capital and world's most popular metropolis. It is also one of Japan's 47 prefectures, consisting of 27 central city wards and multiple city, towns and villages west of the city center. The Izu and Ogasawara Island also part of Tokyo. Prior to 1868, Tokyo was known as Edo, a small castle town in 16th century. Edo became Japan's political center in 1603 when Tokugawa Ieyasu established his federal government there. A few decades later, Edo has grown into one of the world's most populous cities. With the Meiji Restoration of 1868, the emperor and capital moved from Kyoto to Edo, which was renamed Tokyo, Eastern Capital. Large part of Tokyo was destroyed in the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923 and the air raid of 1945. Today, Tokyo offers a seeming unlimited choice of shopping, entertainment, culture, and dining to its visitors. The city history can be appreciated in districts such as Asakusa and in many excellent museums, historical temples, and gardens. Contrary to common perception, Tokyo also offers a number of attractive green space in the city center and within relative short train rides at its outskirts. Now I'm going to share about hospitality in Tokyo. As Japan's international tourism industry steadily builds, visitors from overseas will require and deserve service comparable to other major tourist destinations. This will include accommodation, visitors with not only communicative English skills but also a level of guest and customer service on a global level. Key hospitality staff training is therefore of paramount importance. About the service of Tokyo Hospitality, Tokyo Hospitality provides a comprehensive training course and seminar for hospitality workers who interact in the international market. Our programs are tailor-made for staff working in a hotel, restaurant, airlines, tourism facilities, as well as university or college hospitality students, while programs focus on improving overall guest service skills. Tokyo Hospitality specializes in providing skills for management unexpected or difficult situations where rapid, polite, and effective response is mandatory. We combine logic and culturally specific input with linguistic output to better serve customers, which translate into repeat visit to facility and unlimited higher company revenue. Okay, well, now we are connected with Miss Wendy. Thank you and goodbye.
Hi, my name is Wendy Liew. Today I would like to talk about the security in Japan, Tokyo. There is a bureau which is in the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department Public Security Bureau. It in charge of public security with jurisdiction over Tokyo Metropolis. It has a force of more than 2,000 officers. In the Japanese police organization, only the Metropolitan Police Department become the bureau, where the security police branch become independent. In other prefectural police force, the public security section and foreign affairs division are installed in a security department. Tokyo is seen as an exception since it had been working with the Japanese National Police Agency for the longest time since they share the same location. The PSB is not a Japanese version of Federal Bureau of Investigation, despite some claims that it is. It does not concern with ordinary criminal activity. Its main focus is activity which threaten national security, and therefore the purpose is much similar to M5. However, unlike M5, it is operated entirely by police officers. Besides that, Data Security System Solution DS3 opens new subsidiary office in Tokyo. Japan DS3 is the leading data security R&D and solution provider established in 1998. Supplying top-quality security solutions to banks, government, and enterprise, today announced the opening of its new Tokyo office. With this expanded presence in Japan, the S3 will be better able to meet the growing demand for the security needs of both financial institutions and enterprise. Hiroshi Matsubara has been appointed representative director for the Tokyo new office. Prior to joining the S3, Mr. Matsubara was a former senior sales executive for JD Edwards and AMC Japan. During this period, Mr. Matsubara was instrumental in the sales growth of JD Edwards in the 1990s, where the company revenue grew dramatically. With Mr. Matsubara spearheading the subsidiary office in Tokyo, the S3 recognized and acknowledged the potential and importance of an presence in Japan. With Mr. Matsubara's industry experience and strong background in sales and strategy business development, the S3 is confident that Mr. Matsubara will take the company to the higher levels. The office will provide a facility for the S3 global business operation to further development and maintain business relationship with Japan's clients by achieving the foothold in Japanese market. The S3 is Tokyo to be the next market leader in the Japanese data security industry. Moreover, the world security pros were converged on Japan to address the increasing importance of information security in Japan. The best-known figures in the international security industry will get together with leading Japanese research to share best practice and technology. The most significant new discovery about computer network hack attack will be presented for discussion at the 11th annual PASEC conference. The PASEC meeting provides an opportunity for foreign specialists to be exposed to Japanese innovation and market and collaborate on practical solutions to computer security issues. In a relaxed setting with a mixture of material bilingually translated in both English and Japanese, the eminent technologies can socialize and attend training season. The present are experienced security professionals and the vanguard of leading information security technology, as well as experienced instructors who have prepared tutorials intended to help the world stay abreast of the latest development in the rapidly moving technological field. The best and brightest have assembled unique new material to help you maintain your technology leadership, which they will present at this conference. That's all. Okay, now we are able to get in touch with Mr. Herbert. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Miss Wendy. Hi, my name is Herbert, Liew. Today I would like to talk about the Green Building of Tokyo, Japan. Nearly 2 years after devastating tsunamis slammed into Japan, efforts are underway to employ sustainable practice in rebuilding the region. Metropolitan Tokyo Green Buildings Program, a measure to construct low emissions, energy-efficient buildings, help avoid the total power outage following the earthquake that rocked the city and triggered the tsunami. This measure is a part of the Greater Tokyo Initiative launched by the Tokyo Metropolitan Government (TMG) in the year 2002 to reduce carbon emission. City officials calculate that the Green Buildings Program reduced energy consumption by 20% since its inception, a statistic they identify as the reason the power stays on during the year 2011 quake. The initiative has inspired green building practice in other parts of Japan, and Tokyo officials view their plan as a global sustainability model. Tokyo has a history of being more forward-thinking than many other major cities with regard to environmental conservation. In 1960s and 1970s, when Japan was experiencing an economic boom, Tokyo became one of the first city government to address the issue of pollution resulting from urban growth. Today, more than half of the world population live in cities. This figure is expected to reach 70% by the year 2050. Considering that cities are the source of 67% of energy-related greenhouse gas emission, it's evident that environmental pollution will continue to rise in proportion to urban growth. In a 2011 report issued by TMG Bureau of Environment, officials noted that adopting green buildings practice is an urgent issue for sustainable development, and it should be the highest priority in promoting a green economy. Under the Green Building Program, building planned for structure with more than 5,000 square meters of floor area must meet a comprehensive set of standards for sustainable, eco-friendly building practices before receiving a building permit. This standard covers everything from installing energy-efficient heating and cooling system to using reclaimed and eco-friendly material in construction. They call for water conservation and the protection of native plant and animal species to minimize energy draining shift in the natural ecosystem. Standards for reducing the heat island effect, a costly phenomenon in which metropolitan hubs become significantly warmer than adjacent areas, recommend rooftop gardens and other measures to prevent buildings from absorbing heat. Last year, TMG recognized 15 newly constructed buildings in Tokyo as models of green building efforts. Among them is Fujimi Mirai-kan, a childcare facility that employs rooftop vegetable gardens, solars and wind power generators, and a geo-heat ventilation system to reduce carbon emission and urban overheating. I hope that people around the world aiming for a low-carbon society will visit Tokyo and see these green buildings in person, said Teruyaki Ono, Director of General of TMG Bureau of Environment. To take their green building practices global in year 2006, Tokyo joined C40 cities, a global climate leadership initiative in which cities around the world share best practices for sustainability. TMG Green Buildings program is presented by C40 cities as a case study in sustainable urbanization. As C40 cities global initiative expand, Tokyo unites with the organization in its effort to promote more environmentally friendly urban growth models. On November 16, C40 Cities announced a partnership with the US Green Building Council and the World Green Building Council to develop sustainable building solutions that can be readily adapted around the world. By connecting C40 innovative, action-oriented cities with the world's foremost experts on green buildings, we will make even greater progress in this critical area, said New York Mayor Michael R. Bloomberg. The current chair of C40 Cities, Tokyo Voice, in unison with other C40 Cities members, is being heard. Okay, right now we are contacted to Mr. Chong. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Herbert. Hi, my name is Chong. Today I would like to talk about water and waste management in Japan, Tokyo. About the water works in Tokyo, water supply service began in Tokyo in 1898. Since then, effort to secure water success and to expand and upgrade water facilities have resulted in world-class standards in terms of scale and level of technology. The Bureau of Waterworks ensure that around 12.82 million residents in the entire world area and 26 municipalities in the Tama area have access to water services. Besides that, the water management policy as the lifeline supporting the everyday living of Tokyo residents and the urban activities of the capital. The Bureau will strive of water supply services that deliver an even more solid sense of safety and stability, while also making effort of operation efficiency. In addition, while aiming of sustainable operation, the proud accomplishments of Tokyo Waterworks will be transferred down to successive generations. The key policy, which is ensuring a stable supply of high-quality tap water. But how they stabilize? 1. Steadily introduce the advanced water treatment system and promote awareness among the public that water treatment in this way is delicious. 2. Build a new water supply system to reduce residual chlorine and enhance energy efficiency. 3. Advance the model project implement at elementary and middle schools, which switches the method of water supply from water stored in water tanks to water supply directly to drinking taps. 4. Promote the proper management of water storage tanks. 5. Purchase privately owned forests in water catchment area on a trial basis from owner willing to sell in order to prevent the destruction of these forests. 6. Advance the 10 years of project to gradually install cracked resident joints in water mains. The former timetable to replace joint will be moved up significantly with the aim to minimize interruption of water supply in the event of an earthquake and reduce the time of recovery of normal water supply. Furthermore, they strengthening the management base by build up the system for an integrated style of management for technical service provision between the Bureau of Waterworks and the subsidiary corporation. And also, they effectively use a wide variety of management tools such as targeted management applying operational benchmarks. Okay, now I am going to talk about waste management system in Tokyo. Tokyo is one of Japan's 47%. Each of the city 22 wards is responsible for waste collection and disposal. However, up until 2000, the whole city's waste collection and disposal was centralized, but in that year, the government initiated a system of decentralization of local government services. Nevertheless, there is still a central body, the Bureau of Environment under the Tokyo Metropolitan Government, that deals with the ultimate strategic waste disposal option because Tokyo has access to only one landfill site. A further central organization, the Clean Association of Tokyo 23, has also been established by the 23 wards in order to provide themselves with certain common service and facilities, such as the two processing centers from incombustible waste, a pulverization plant for bulky refuse, the Chubo ash melting facility, Moscow, located near the former central breakwater inner landfill, now under restoration. Moreover, household waste in Tokyo is required to be separated into several categories, which is packaging and paper, combustible fraction, non-combustible fraction, and bulky waste. In 2007, plastics, which has been required to be placed by households in non-combustible fraction, were allowed into the combustible fraction. Previously, it had been the concern with potential pollution from the burning of plastic, which had precluded its joining the other combustible components. In consequence, following this change, the non-combustible waste collected half, and the municipality has to adjust collection frequencies to increase that for the combustibles and reduce for the non-combustible fraction.
Top East, Top West, Top 3, Top 4. Look at my eyes. Tokyo.